Hey guys, it's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. Welcome back to my channel. So 2021 is coming up very soon, and I started thinking about some of the things that happened in 2020 that were the biggest stories of the year. Obviously, one of the biggest scandals on the platform involved Mica Stauffer and her adopted son, Huxley. Now, this was a story that completely took over YouTube. It sort of caused this cascade effect of everyone starting to analyze all of the family vlogging channels because Mica and her husband, James, went onto their YouTube channel and basically announced to their subscribers that they had rehomed their adopted son, Huxley, who they had previously adopted from China, and essentially crafted her entire channel on. She had amassed hundreds of thousands of followers on her channel as a result of the videos that she made about Huxley and her journey with adoption.
Do I feel like a failure as a mom? Like 500%. So when you get like insidious, hurtful comments, it just like really makes it hurt worse. It's not about me at all, but it's just like...
After their announcement, obviously she lost a lot endorsements. She has not been back on YouTube since. She has basically become the poster child for everything that is wrong with family vlogging. Her husband James is back on his channel doing his detailing, but Mica is essentially gone. And I started thinking about how Mica's story was massive, but despite everything and the public outcry that appeared on YouTube, there was never any criminal charges filed. An investigation performed by police basically determined that the couple had given the child up after they had worked with doctors and realized that they could not manage Huxley's needs. The public opinion actually had her tried, convicted, and hung, and so Mica Stauffer will have a really tough time ever coming back to YouTube. Thinking about everything that happened with Mica made me started to think about all of the other scandals that have happened with family channels on YouTube. And I thought, what better thing to consider would be doing a breakdown of all the various families that have gotten into trouble over the years and the scandals that effectively had them removed from the platform. And I thought of no one else than for the first video to be about Daddy05. So Daddy05 is probably one of the more notorious stories on YouTube, and this all took place back in 2017. So Daddy05 was a channel that was run by Heather and Mike Martin. Heather and Mike Martin had 5 kids. Heather had 3 sons and Mike had two children, a boy and a girl. When they married, they blended their families, and their channel, Daddy05, which at the time had over 700,000 subscribers, pulled pranks on their children. Now, these pranks were not the kind of like funny ha-ha. These were the kind of pranks where you're just like, that's not funny. That's actually kind of mean. I can't believe you're doing that to a kid. It began to get very questionable, and viewers, rightfully so, began to be concerned about the children. Now, Heather's boys seemed to have no problem with the pranks, or they didn't seem as fazed by them. But Mike's kids, Cody and Emma, seemed to be by far the most affected by what was happening in the house, and often would be seen crying and looking. So, how did it get to where it is, where they were kicked off YouTube and charged with all kinds of crimes? So basically, in 2017, bigger YouTubers and YouTube commentary channels started analyzing the behavior of Daddy05 and talking about the issues of what they're doing to their children, and really starting to sort of move the community away from the toxicness of what this family is doing to their children. And it was there was a particular video that sort of catapulted everything. Now, there was so many videos that were done that were just terrible, but one video in particular really sent this whole thing into a tailspin, and that was when they decided to play a prank on their son Cody. So it was on Mike's son Cody that he had with a previous girlfriend, and they were going to spill ink, invisible ink, on his floor and pretend like he did it. And then they berated him, screamed at him, yelled, and swore while he sat there crying and shaking.
Hey guys! So, I got a prank for Cody. I bought this here invisible ink, and I'm gonna squirt it all over his carpet and start flipping out. Because you remember before, guys, you've seen our videos, you know, he got ink all over our carpet and we actually had to pay someone to come clean it. So we're gonna make him think that he did that he did it again, and he's gonna flip out because he really didn't do it. So we're gonna see how this goes.
The video, which was shared hundreds of thousands of times, got so much criticism because the behavior people felt was awful. I mean, it was terrible watching Cody look terrible. Now, the video itself, all of these videos have since been removed by YouTube. But basically this video, which had a very emotional Cody and these parents being terrible to their kid, prompted an investigation with CPS. CPS immediately removed the kids and placed them with their biological mother, who hadn't seen her kids in a few years. And it turned out that the mother of the children, Rose, had said that she had been duped into signing over custody to Mike only a few years before, and had been sort of entangled in this very awful custody agreement where she felt like she had no say or right, and she had been so scared for her kids while they were with Mike and Heather, but she had no legal recourse to help them. So she was awarded custody, and after she was awarded custody, a full psychological evaluation was done on the kids, which showed that they had gone through considerable due to these videos and had psychological damage as a result.
Cody, how's Cody fared over the last couple of days?
He's fared pretty good. He has a long road to recovery. It's going to take a lot of counseling to help him. A lot of family counseling to get us all back on track as a close, tight-knit family. But I know he can do it, and we all can get through this.
Which ultimately led to prosecutors charging them. That all happened in 2017. Now, when that video went viral and everyone saw it and the kids are removed, Mike and Heather posted this lame apology on their channel, and they basically said that all of these pranks were fake.
Once people started watching us and, you know, the kids got excited about it, and they would try to see how many views they could get, and we feel like we went from something that wasn't so bad, and then we just kept going more and more for the shock factor versus reality, and to see what could get more views. And
they kind of feel like some of it's their fault, and it's not their fault. It's not. We're the parents, and we should have made better decisions.
So after they basically blame shifted and said it wasn't real, they were playing characters, they had an interview with Good Morning America where it was very much still the same thing. This was all fake. We weren't really trying to hurt them. Everything was planned. It was all on a script. Even if it was on a script, it was highly inappropriate. They agreed, and after all was said and done, they ended up basically taking a Alford plea. The prosecutor in the case actually said that there was, after doing all kinds of after doing interviews with the parents, they did feel like there wasn't like malicious intent with Heather and Mike, but because the kids, Cody and Emma, had gone through, they felt like they had to charge them, obviously, and they took this deal where they got child neglect and a 5-year suspended sentence under supervised probation. And then in 2019, it was removed from supervised probation to unsupervised probation. And they can actually have this whole thing expunged from their records if they don't get in trouble again. What's been going on since? Where are they today? And what's happened? So after their convictions, the channels actually were removed from YouTube, and YouTube deleted their main channel. Heather at one point tried to start a second channel. That was deleted. They tried to start another channel. That was deleted. They moved over to Twitch. That was removed. And at one point, they decided they were going to post everything up on their website, and then that was later removed too, because all of these were violations of their probation. So one of the agreements of their probation was that they were not going to use their children for views. They were not going to use they would not do any filming and have any sort of content with their kids in it. So they've been sort of stuck in the situation where they can no longer make money off of their kids, and their kids went ahead and started their own YouTube channel, who they claim is run by their grandparents. So the Martin boys actually have their own YouTube channel, and it has about 42,000 subscribers. Jake, the oldest of the three, seems to be the one that manages and navigates this video. He is now promoting music. He has started his own music channel, and only about a month ago he actually started re-uploading videos of Daddy05. So one of the terms of the probation is that they're not supposed to upload any of their own videos, but they claim that this channel, Martin Boys, is run by the boys, even though Jake says that this is now the official Family 05 channel.
So guys, I just wanted to address something. So I see a lot of people re-uploading our content and they're actually making money off of it. I want you guys to know that this is the official Family 05 and Martin Boys channel, and I don't want you guys to get confused. So about twice a week, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be uploading some old videos, as long as some exclusive content that you guys can enjoy. We're about to hit 40K subs. I need everybody to subscribe. Love you guys, and I'll see you.
So this is where it gets a little bit weird. So a month ago, he says that they are going to do a giveaway. They're going to give away a bunch of money. And he says that the channel, the Martin Boys, is now the official Family 05 channel of Daddy05. Okay. And he promised that over the next few days, he would be uploading old content onto that channel, except after the single video, he didn't upload any more videos related to that content. The video he posted, which includes them going shopping for like scooters at a store, featured Mike, and it's an older video when the boys were a lot younger. People in the comments were not having it. They were mostly just like, why are you re-uploading this? This is not supposed to be on YouTube. After he did that, he posted another one about another giveaway, and then has seemingly abandoned this channel and has not posted anything new in a month. He then went on and started his own second channel, which is a music channel where he's just uploaded a new video on there yesterday. What has me kind of perked up ears is that Heather is kind of teasing that there might be a comeback coming for this family. And it's odd because they are still 3 years into probation. They have 2 more to go, and they're not supposed to be using anything for content. And she posted this a week ago on her Instagram, which said, "To those who watch my life and gossip about it, don't give up. Season 2 is coming." And then she also posted, you don't always have to tell your side of the story. Time will. And she said, "I have learned to be okay with that. Life is so good. My family is so very blessed." One said, confidence is I'll be fine if they don't. All of this seems to be sort of in a space of where she's trying to like almost pump herself up to making a comeback to social media. She also posts photos of her children, who are now much bigger than the last time we saw them. And she and her husband celebrated recently being together for 10 years. Now, Mike, for his part, hasn't really posted much in a few months. He has posted a few photos. There's one of him playing a arcade game. He's also making music on SoundCloud under the username Deadbolt. He had teased that they had a baby, but I can't find evidence on Heather's side that she had a baby, so I don't know who had a baby. But about 52 weeks ago, which would have been a year ago, he said this: "I appreciate all the love and support. We are not ready to share this image with the world because we do not want him used for content, but when we are ready, we will fill you in on all of our loyal, loving fan family," which was a baby hand and was basically supposed to be a baby boy. And then it said, "The reason I won't make videos, my heart is full and I'm focusing on my family." Now, the reason why he's not making videos is not because, they may have had a baby, I'm not sure. They still have not posted any photos of this baby at all. They're not supposed to post any photos on their social media unless it's family related. So you've got Mike kind of taking this hiatus off social media, and Heather kind of teasing like there's some sort of comeback, and Jake uploading a video a month ago basically announcing that this is the Family 05 channel and then not posting anything else. So I was wondering if they maybe thought they were going to be able to do this, and then there was maybe a call from a probation officer that said you can't do that. I'm not sure. But I have a hard time believing that if this family came back to YouTube, they would be welcomed with open arms, considering how much the kids went through, specifically Cody and Emma. And the fact that YouTube says they're not welcome on the platform. I don't know what your thoughts are about this. I saw this and I was like, please don't come back. Don't ever come back. The boys are older, and I'm all for the boys doing anything that they need to do to take care of themselves. It looks like they're having fun making music. But in terms of the parents, I think this would be one family I would be happy to never see on the platform again. Now, what are your thoughts about the biggest scandal, or one of the biggest scandals in family vlogging history? Do you find them to be more salacious than Mica or less salacious? And if they came back, would you watch their content? All right, you guys, tell me what your thoughts are in the comments below. Bye, guys.